Now, the kicker here is very simple, and I've tried to keep it so simple for you guys just to obviously know what the levels are.
Bitcoinzilla stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now, guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoinzilla today and enjoy the new edge. In this video, Gareth Soloway breaks down how institutions are dumping on early Bitcoin buyers, causing markets to tank. Let's catch him to uncover the strategies behind these shocking market moves and what's next.
Basically, what we have here is a chart on the 10-year yield that, to me, continues to signal we're going to 5%. Now, it's not that far away anymore, right? You have the upsloping trend line. Here's your high pivot, your double top. So you have this upsloping trend line. Look at how price was chopping right here and then broke down. Now, there's a tendency when you have a trend line and you're chopping and you break down, you always, not always, but a good chunk of the time, 70, 80% of the time, you go back to what's called the scene of the crime. That's your breakdown level. In this case, the scene of the crime is this, right? This was your upsloping line, which you broke. Scene of the crime would be right there. It's also coordinated with the double top. So for me as a technician, I'm saying, okay, it looks like we're headed to 5%. Once we get to 5%, short the heck out of yields. All right, for me, I'll be buying more and more TLT. TLT is the way I play it. Again, it's not quite the 10-year, but it's very, very close, essentially moves with it. But either way, to me, that's what I'm looking for. Now, is there a chance that we come up here, right? Let's say we come up to this level here and just come down like that. Yeah, I could miss the trade. I've missed a million trades. Heck, today in the trading market, in the markets, in the Apex Live day trading room, I caught 2 trades, 2 winners today. The other guys caught 5 other trades. We went 7 for 7 today, and the trading room was awesome. But did we miss another 30 trades? Yeah, we did. It's just the nature of trading. But the beauty is there's always another trade coming around the corner. Yesterday we had 8 or 9, the day before 8 or 9. It's been amazing trading action. I have to say, the more volatility, the more money to be made as a trader and swing trader. Okay, let's go on to another thing here as we go into the charts. Micron today did pop up, but it's reversed a lot of those gains. NVIDIA is really the one we got to talk. Oof, that is a nasty chart. Oh, goodness. All right, so NVIDIA, guys, I gave you guys this level this morning in the game plan. I said short NVIDIA at this level. Why did I have this level? Okay, well, you had this high pivot. You connect it to this high pivot. It then pierced, but it never closed above, and then it goes right there. You then have your double top, which is right there. That was at 153 or so. That was basically the high of the day on NVIDIA. What happens? It was, by the way, 3-bar surge, too. All right, it's another PPT methodology, price pattern time from that I teach in the Winning Trader series. Here's day 1 up, day 2 up, day 3 up, right? So you have a 3-bar surge into a double top, into a trend line also. So you have 3 factors. That's a high probability trade. That's probably 85% success rate. Again, that's pretty much almost as high as you can get, maybe to 90 if you find 4 or 5 factors, but it's right up there. Look at that drop. Now, on a technical basis, the amount of damage that's been done to this chart is immense based on this reversal engulfing candle, right? When you get a candle that's that big from top to bottom and you close at the lows of the day, it does amazing damage psychologically, which plays out in the technicals of the chart. So just be aware, we could get a bounce. There's always a possibility, but in general, you're now looking for further downside. The way that would be negated, and this is important, guys, because remember, every chart, you could have a high probability it goes one way, but if it gets negated, you need to know, because there's always a chance of that happening. If you ever get a daily close above that high from today, which is basically 153, then it's off the table. The bearishness goes away, and it goes and flips back to the bullish side. But as long as you're inside here or lower, this is now the standout candle that controls the destiny or the high probability situation. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about there. Tesla today drops nicely. Again, I still think that's headed back down to this level here. Apple, again, inching back down. We should still head to 237 to 236. We talked about that target. Let's quickly go to Bitcoin, as I'm sure many people out there are wondering what the latest is on Bitcoin here.
Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, recently shared his bullish stance on Bitcoin despite its current price crash. Taking to social media, he expressed enthusiasm, stating that Bitcoin's drop represents a prime buying opportunity. Bitcoin crashing means Bitcoin is on sale, Kiyosaki wrote, reinforcing his long-held belief in the asset's long-term value. Kiyosaki emphasized the importance of adopting a buy low and HODL strategy, urging investors to accumulate Bitcoin during market downturns. His optimism aligns with the fact that fewer than 2 million Bitcoins remain to be mined, underscoring the asset's limited supply and growing scarcity. For Kiyosaki, the current dip serves as a reminder of Bitcoin's cyclical nature, where sharp corrections often precede major price surges. By viewing these downturns as opportunities rather than setbacks, he continues to champion Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation and a cornerstone for building generational wealth.
Let me take a look. I'm going to bring up the Coinbase chart as it has a lot of the volume there. So here's your Coinbase chart, right? And this is the Coinbase chart on Bitcoin. Now, the kicker here is very simple, and I've tried to keep it so simple for you guys just to obviously know what the levels are. We've talked this level and this level. How many times have I stood here, whether it's trading the close or the game plan, and said, guys, if we don't get through this level or below this level, all this is inside shop. Well, there you have it. So again, yeah, it had a great move up, but did it get through this level? Nope. And then look, now down. Now you have this as support, and same thing on the downside. If it doesn't get through this level, it doesn't really matter. It could just continue to go like this for a while. Now, eventually, do we think one direction is going to break? Yes, eventually one will break, and then we'll know which direction is most likely going to be the next big move. And I want to be clear on that. When you confirm, if you confirm below here or above here, you should get a big move in response. But until then, this is all white noise. It's just chop. And so you can't, there's so many people out there like when Bitcoin rallied yesterday or even the last few days, oh, here it goes. I mean, I understand the emotion behind it, but that's also what I work so hard to teach you guys not to pay attention to. Don't let the emotion get you. Look at the chart. The chart is your best indicator. It's your fairest indicator. It doesn't have a bias. It is what it is. We have to remember that and let that be the dictator, not our own emotions, our hopes, our dreams, etc. All right. Next up, let's take a look here, guys, at gold. Gold today did have a nice little bounce. Safety trade, as we know, wasn't up a lot, but again, holding steady inside of what we would call a wedge pattern. So which way does it break? That's going to be the determining factor there. Silver inched up, but gave up most of its gains again today. It is a little bit above this level, so maybe that tells us it could go up here. I don't really have a great read. I would still say the net is bearish on silver. Oil today retraced a little bit of that reversal, but again, hasn't gotten through 75 yet. And again, same thing on the downside. We're now watching this 73 to 72.50 line for any sort of bigger breakdown there. And then lastly, natural gas, reversing that bounce yesterday, coming right back into the parallel here. I would not be a buyer here. At the same time, I wouldn't go short either. It's just let it do its thing, let it form some sort of high proximity probability pattern, and then we can talk about a trade. But as of now, that's really all that she wrote at this point. But the point here again is that the breadcrumbs, the market will give you breadcrumbs.
Bitcoin plunged below $96,000 on January 8, intensifying market fears as the cryptocurrency struggled to recover from a sharp $5,000 drop within a single day. This decline has brought Bitcoin to a critical pivotal level, with analysts warning that a retest of $88,000 is now highly likely. The drop coincided with broader macroeconomic concerns in the U.S., further fueling bearish sentiment across risky assets. Spot selling dominated the market, with on-chain data from CryptoQuant revealing mounting pressure on Binance. Analyst Darkpost highlighted that Binance's hourly net taker volume had hit a 2025 high of $325 million following the release of weak ISM PMI and JOLT's job openings data. This spike in selling pressure has heightened uncertainty, with TraderSkew identifying $95,000 as a crucial support level for Bitcoin. Any breach could open the path to lower liquidity levels around $88,000. Adding to the bearish outlook, Trader Johnny predicted that Bitcoin could reach $88,000 in the next 2 to 3 weeks, citing political and economic uncertainty leading up to Donald Trump's presidential inauguration. However, not all analysts share the pessimism. Josh Rager suggested that Bitcoin could stage a rebound by the weekend, emphasizing its historical ability to recover from short-term dips. Despite the recent turbulence, CryptoQuant CEO Kai-Young Ju pointed to robust demand supporting Bitcoin's long-term case. Metrics like the apparent demand indicator suggest that investor interest remains strong, potentially setting the stage for a resurgence once market fears subside. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.